So guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to a new video. So in this one today, guys, it's going to be the Chelsea preview and my match reaction for the midweek game as Manchester United scored 5 goals. Absolutely incredible. 5 goals against Leicester and advanced through to the next round of the Carabao Cup where Manchester United will take on Spurs. Very excited for that game to happen. Go into their ground. Revenge on the mind after what they did to us a couple of weeks ago in our backyard. So I'm looking forward to that one. And we now know that Ruben Amorim will take charge of that game as well, as he was officially announced by the club as head coach for Manchester United, and his first game will be against Ipswich after we return from the international break. I think Omar Barada and Ineos went over to Portugal to organise for him and paid more money for him to start earlier. I think he's going to start throughout the international break so he can work with the team and get the team ready for the Ipswich game. But that is going to be his first game officially away at Ipswich. What a game to start as your Manchester United career as manager. I'm just really right now looking forward to it. I can't wait for him to start with this Manchester United team. And again, it's a new era. It's a new era. We've got to look forward to it. It was toxic before. We know that. We weren't enjoying the football. And it just feels like a breath of fresh air. That's what it feels like to me. And now we can put that behind us, what happened there, put the 14th place behind us, and we go again with Ruben Amorim, and we back him now and see what we can do with the club. But also, I just think this manager suits what Ineos want. Attacking style of football, exciting to watch. And again, I just think for the modern day manager, this just fits perfectly for the club. And I see us moving forward. Of course, we're going to have to be patient. I understand that. It's going to take time. I didn't want to be back in this position. But for what Ineos came in for and what they wanted to achieve, they can definitely achieve that with this manager in charge. That's what I feel. I just think it fits perfectly what they are trying to build with this club. And they want this manager to be the one to be a success. So I'm really happy with that, guys. So let me know your thoughts down below. But like, comment and subscribe, guys. And let's get straight into the preview and my reaction to the Leicester game. So midweek 5-2 against Leicester. Truly incredible if you ask me. There's a crazy stat going around, which I will tell you about. Manchester United under Ten Hag, over the 3 years that he was here, never scored 5 goals against a Premier League side. What happens? Ten Hag gets sacked. It's our first game since he got sacked, and Manchester United score 5 goals against a Premier League side. Yes, it was a second-string Leicester team, but it doesn't matter, does it? It was just crazy, and I knew it was going to happen. I knew these players were going to get a burst of energy. I knew they were going to come out fighting. It's just what you wanted to see. And again, what I expected, because I know what these players are like. I've seen these group of players and ones that have been here before. When the manager gets sacked, the first game back, you always see a reaction. You're guaranteed goals, you're guaranteed exciting football, and these players somewhat just get back to their best. Whether it's because they hated Ten Hag or whether it's because they wanted to give something to the fans, I don't know, guys, but I just thought it was really funny. And it was expected. I just looked at myself at the end and I thought, do you know what? I was expecting this to happen. But I'm glad it did, because it was exciting. It was a breath of fresh air, attacking football. Casemiro was playing out of his skin. Bruno Fernandes got a brace and was back to his best. Casemiro scored a screamer. Garnacho scored again. And it just looked like we were a team for once. And it was just really good to see. Agate was immense on the day, and he's going to be really, really key under Amorim. He's going to be a massive success with this club. But yeah, it just felt good to watch attacking football. And I know Ruud van Nistelrooy is here for an interim base, and that's completely fine. Enjoy it while he's here. It's a full circle moment for him. And again, he's going to remember this time for the rest of his life. Whether he can beat Chelsea on Sunday, I really hope he can, just for Ruud van Nistelrooy. And then this final game will be against Leicester, and I will be there for that as well. So that would be quite exciting, won't it? Hopefully we can get 2 more wins for him in the bag, as he deserves it. And hopefully he does keep his place around Manchester United, because I do think he's so beneficial to have around the club, for the players as well, for our strikers. So yeah, I just think right now it's a free reign for him, isn't it? He can do exactly what he wants to do. He can go out there, play some crazy formation, play players out of position, or do whatever he wants because he's only here for 2 games. But of course, he is going to set the team up to win games and play exciting football. And, you know, that's all he can do at the moment, isn't it? Because he's not here for a long time. So he's just going to enjoy his time here. But yeah, it was a good start the other day against Leicester. And hopefully we can see more of the same against Chelsea on Sunday. So yeah, guys, let me know what you guys thought of that Leicester game as well. But I'm really not going to go into too much depth and too much notice of style of plays or tactics or what Rudi's going to do over the next 2 or 3 games, because it's not going to mean anything. They're not going to be tactics which Ruben Amorim uses. There's not going to be a style of play which Ruben Amorim uses or anything like that. So I just think the next 2 games we just got to enjoy it as fans, and hopefully we can see as many goals as possible. But what we did notice, guys, is there was no Rasmus. So I do expect Rasmus Højlund to start the game against Chelsea on Sunday. And this is a Chelsea side, guys, who are really good this season. I know they lost to Newcastle the other day, but that was their second string team. And they've been firing on all cylinders. Nicholas Jackson has looked really good this season. Cole Palmer is just unbelievable. They got Nkunku in there. Caicedo and Lavia have been playing really well. So they're a team which are scoring a lot of goals and they are improving. But again, they did lose the other day, so maybe their confidence will be shot a bit. I'm not too sure what they expect. They're going to be fearing coming into Old Trafford on Sunday, because this is not a Ten Hag team now. If it was a Ten Hag team, they'd be walking into Old Trafford thinking they're going to thrash us, they're going to walk us off the park, they're going to get 3 points. But considering considering the other day when Rude played at Old Trafford, the team was there and you can feel the atmosphere. You can tell the players and the fans were getting behind Ruud van Nistelrooy, as they should, because he's a club legend. He's only here for 2 games, so they really are going to try and play for him the next 2 games as well. So it gives me a bit more hope that we can get a result against Chelsea on Sunday, because when these players are given, you know, a free chance to go out there and perform and play attacking football, we know these players have quality. These players are not bad players. I've mentioned it so many times on the channel. We've got a bunch of quality in our team, but it's just not been utilised in the right way under Ten Hag. And hopefully, you know, after Ruud van Nistelrooy, Ruben Amorim can start to get the best out of these players. Because when you can get the best out of these players, when you can get them all playing well to the best of their ability, we can be unstoppable. We can be unstoppable. We still have Lenny Euro to come back. And as I mentioned, with that 3-4-3 formation, which Ruben Amorim likes to use. Is it 3-4-3? No, 3-4-2, isn't it? No, yeah. Is it 3-2? 4, yes, 3-4-3. Yeah, it's 3-4-3. What am I on about? It's a 3-4-3 formation. I just had to think to myself then what his formation was for a second, guys. So ignore me on that bit. But yeah, with the 3-4-3 formation, I just think this team is going to be able to go up another level, because we have 2 great centre mids in Agate and Kobbie Mainoo. You know, that with the wing backs, with Mazraoui, Dalot, Luke Shaw when he returns, and also Malacia. So we've got a lot of depth in the wing backs areas and a lot of quality. And again, Rashford and Garnacho, if Ruben can get the best out of those players as well, who knows what can happen with the side and how many goals we can score. Maybe we can bring back the goal difference into positive. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, it's going to be a very, very interesting game. But my team going into the game, guys, I'm going to go Andre Onana in goal. I think he will stick with the formation he used the other day, which I'm completely fine with, because it works, playing Bruno Fernandes and Rasmus Højlund as those 2 strikers, you know, both dropping in at different times. I think it really just let us create more opportunities. With Bruno dropping in, we know when he can play wherever he wants to. He can get him on the ball, he'll create chances for you. And with Rasmus dropping in, his hold-up play is really good. And again, he can link well with players. So doing that on Wednesday really worked well. And we saw that and how many opportunities we created. So that was good to see. So I do reckon he'll stick with 2 strikers up top. So I'm going to go with Andre Onana, the back 4, Dalot, Mazraoui. No, he played Martinez on left, didn't he? Whether he do that, yeah, I'm going to stick with that. I reckon he will go, no, he won't stick with that, because that was a midweek game. So yeah, Andre Onana, De Ligt, Martinez, Dalot and Mazraoui, and then Agate, and I think he will stick with Casemiro, as he played really well the other day. He might choose to go with Eriksen, I'm not too sure. We'll have to wait and see what happens. But yeah, we'll have to see on the day. But I reckon he might stick with Casemiro, because he proved the other day that he can still go. And when he's allowed to go forward with a competent player behind him doing the dirty work like Agate can, he thrives. He absolutely thrives. And, you know, we can't guarantee that Agate will be at that level every week. I hope he can, because, of course, he has to adapt to the league. And, again, it will take him quite a long time to really step up in this league as well. But the other day, it was so much promise. So I definitely expect him to be able to do that. So I stick with Casemiro and Agate. Yeah, Garnacho and Rashford on either wing. And then maybe Diallo starts, actually. No, it's tricky because you don't know what he's going to do. He's got a free rein to do exactly what he wants. Maybe he'll give Diallo that chance. No, I'm going to stick with Garnacho and Rashford. And then up top, I think he'll definitely stick with what he did with Bruno Fernandes and Rasmus playing as the two strikers. He may go with Xerxes and Rasmus. And he may put Bruno in that middle position. I'm not too sure what he could do. I don't think it will help Bruno in that case. But it worked on Wednesday. Whether they go with that again, I'm not too sure. Yeah, maybe you got to stick with what worked. And it worked on Wednesday, didn't it? Whether it can work against a better opposition, we'll have to wait and see, guys. But yeah, we're as clueless as Ruud van Nistelrooy is probably at this point for what he's going to do with the team. But yeah, that's my team going into the game. Let's see what he does, guys. My final thoughts. As I mentioned, I really want to win this game for Ruud. It's against Chelsea. I always want to beat Chelsea as well. And again, maybe Ruud van Nistelrooy can build on games, unlike Ten Hag could. So I'm hoping, I'm praying. As I mentioned, Chelsea will fear coming to Old Trafford. They won't want to come under Ruud van Nistelrooy. It'll be toxic. There'll be a hostile atmosphere there. And again, I think the players now will go up another level that Ten Hag isn't here. And I think they'll definitely go out on that pitch on Sunday and put in a really good performance, I hope. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, guys. My final score predictions, I'm going to say Manchester United to win 2-1. 2-1. I was going to say 2-0, but I have a feeling with the way Chelsea are playing and how good they've been at times this season, I do think they'll definitely score a goal or two. So I will go 2-1 to Manchester United, guys. But make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.